Hi everyone, it's been 7 months since I had my baby, and I wanted to give a little update on how life is going. Some things are going well, some things are still challenging, but as always, I'm learning as I go. So here's a peek into my life at 7 months postpartum. As a full time work from home mom, and with my husband also working from home, most of my mornings start with me going straight to my desk for work. During the weekdays, we tag team taking care of her. She's home with us. And occasionally, we do have a babysitter that comes in for at least 4 hours a day. Or we also do have family that help when they're available. On the weekends, life looks a little different. We go to church, grocery shopping, thrifting, working on little home projects, and of course, cleaning up around the house where we can. So, as far as physical changes and energy, my energy comes and goes. Some days I feel like I can do a lot, and then some days I barely have enough energy. I do have iron deficiency anemia, so I'm sure that also contributes to my energy levels. Also, I do take levothyroxine every single day, so I'm sure my thyroid also have some effect on my energy levels. Sleep is still a bit tricky. Some nights, my daughter, she wakes up at least once. Occasionally, she'll sleep through the night once or twice per week. But with teething, it's been a bit unpredictable. She is still in our room, and recently we did upgrade her to a crib. So that's a big milestone there for her. I definitely do not get enough sleep, and I wish I did, but of course, this is just the season I'm in right now. Also, I have diastasis recti. It's a fancy term for ab separation. It has improved over the last couple of months, but I still can make some more progress on it. Recently, through my insurance, I got access to Sword Health. It's like an AI powered physical therapy tool. It's still pretty new to me, but I think it will help me to be a bit more consistent with my workout. As far as my mental and emotional health, mentally, some days I feel good, and then some days feel overwhelming with the lack of a full night's sleep, being around my daughter all the time, working from home at a full time schedule, having minimal social interactions outside of the house, and of course, not keeping up perfectly with household tasks. It can be a lot. Celebrating small wins has been helpful. For example, I hadn't cleaned the bathroom in our room in a while, and it was starting to affect me mentally. So I decided to tackle it, and I kid you not, immediately after I finished cleaning and I looked at that clean bathroom, perfectly spotless, it lifted my mood. So small accomplishments like that can make a difference. Let's talk a bit about feeding and nutrition. So my milk supply, it isn't what it used to be. My goal now is pretty much to maintain enough to at least do one feed a day until my daughter turns one. She has been combo feeding with formula since around 1 month, and she did take a bottle pretty early, so we haven't had any issues as far as that. She is eating solids now, one meal a day, soon moving to two. She enjoys sweet potatoes and oatmeal, as FYI. On my end, my diet could be better. I do snack often and I eat breakfast whenever I get to it rather than consistently, which is not how it used to be. I used to be really on top of my breakfast. I know I need to do better. I make better choices, but of course, it's something that I'm working on and I am embracing this new way of life in this season. One important lesson I've learned is to celebrate small wins. Whether it's finishing a chore or having a quiet moment, it all matters. Postpartum has taught me that progress doesn't need to be perfect. Some days we get more done, some days less, and both are perfectly fine. To anyone navigating postpartum life, know that you are not alone. I recently connected with two friends who are also first time moms, and we realized we're really going through very similar challenges. It might feel like your baby's the only one struggling with sleep. You're the only one trying to balance life or with overstimulation. Just know that you're not alone. Focus on doing your best each day and try not to put too much pressure on yourself. Of course, it's easier said than done, but it's important to remember. This was a quick snapshot of my life at 7 months postpartum. It's messy, rewarding, and we're figuring it all out one day at a time. If you're postpartum too, I'd love to hear how things are going for you in the comment section. Talk to you soon. Bye.